Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Now today's video is going to be all about my luxury wish list. Now saying that, I'm just going to start this video by saying that I don't really have a luxury wish list this year. I didn't film one of these videos last year, but to be honest, the only reason why I'm filming it this year is because I love watching these videos and I just want to I want to do one too. But if I'm being completely truthful, buying luxury goods just isn't really on my mind. Because I love doing these videos so much and I didn't do one of these videos last year, I thought I would just do one because a girl can dream. And that's what I'm going to be doing in this video today. I'm going to be dreaming about all the things I would love to buy in a fantasy world with fantasy money. If I maybe get one or two of these things this year, that'll be a lot. And I'll be happy with just that. If I get nothing, that'll also be okay. I will not be getting everything. That's for sure. I'm going to go straight into this video and I'm going to be talking about a couple of dresses which have just caught my eye and I cannot stop thinking about. Now, I've always been of the idea that I love high street fashion and I'd rather splurge on my accessories and shoes here and there. I have a lot of handbags. I have a huge handbag collection. I'm sorry about the lighting. The sun is just coming in and out. I don't know what it's doing. I have a huge handbag collection. So there's not actually that many handbags which I want. I will be talking about handbags, but there's not many that I really want because I have a lot. So I'm starting to get into ready to wear and I've seen two dresses which I have just fallen in love with. The first one is this Cult Gaia dress. I don't have anything from Cult Gaia. First dress which I'm going to be talking about is this Cult Gaia Beauty. So it's like it's a white dress with a pleated knit bottom. The top of it, the design on this dress is flawless, okay? I was scrolling on TikTok one day and I saw this girl try on this dress and my mouth literally dropped. And I was like, what is this dress? Where is it from and where can I buy it? Now, if you watch my vlogs, then you'll know, but if you don't watch my vlogs, I mean, if you don't watch my vlogs, you don't really know me. You don't really know me if you don't watch the vlogs, okay? I am getting married, but we're having a destination wedding, so we're gonna get married in a nice, warm environment. And I can just imagine myself wearing this dress for either like the evening before or at some point during my wedding celebration. This dress is stunning and yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money and I can see why it's so beautiful. It's like the right amount of sexy with it still being elegant. Like the top of it is sexy and the bottom is elegant. Stunning. Now why I'm talking about this dress and why I'm actually considering this dress is because although it's out of stock in my size, annoyingly, it's currently 25% off on Net-a-Porter and I am just doing everything within myself to justify not buying this dress. To me, this dress is timeless. It will look beautiful for my wedding, like for one of the days, not wedding day, but for an element of my wedding. It will look good on holidays. I can see myself wearing this dress today and in years down the line. I could also see myself like passing down this dress because it's such a beautiful, unique piece. Like I would pass it down to future generations. It's just so beautiful. And that is what I do love about investing in some pieces because it will hopefully last a long time and yeah, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. The girl who I saw styling it on TikTok, she wore it with a red dress and she wore it for her engagement party and I'm not having one of them, but she looked so good and it looked so good with the red lipstick that I was like, I need this dress, I need it. Next dress which I'm going to be talking about is from Ralph Lauren. Now it's a beautiful blue and white floral dress. It's again chef's kiss. It's beautiful. It looks like a Zimmermann dress, like it's very Zimmermann, and I've always loved Zimmermann pieces but I've never bit the bullet. This one is just beautiful. I love, like in summer I am a sucker for blue and white. I feel like there's no better combination than blue and white. It's so fresh, reminds me of like Greece. It's just stunning. So this dress is around £700. Unfortunately, it's not part of the Net-a-Porter 25% discount, so I wouldn't be able to get it with a discount right now. But it is just beautiful. It has like a belt. It's just, yeah, it's stunning. If I had to pick between the Cult Gaia and Ralph Lauren dress, then I would definitely go for the Cult Gaia dress. Moving on from ready to wear, let's talk about some shoes. The only shoes which are on my wish list this year and that I will most definitely get, if there's anything on this list which I'm like 90% sure I'm going to get, are a pair of orange sandals in black. So I have the tan versions which I wore last year, which I bought last year, and absolutely loved them. The first day they hurt a little bit, you know, breaking in any leather shoe can be painful. After wearing them for the first time, they were so comfortable, like so extremely comfortable that I wore mine to death, like on holidays, in the UK, just for any occasion. I would wear my orange sandals. They were comfortable to wear for hours. I have, like, sometimes I struggle with my feet being really flat. I like a shoe which gives me a bit more support and a bit of an arch. These ones did not cause any issues. They were cushioned just enough. They're not like cushiony shoes, but they were cushioned just enough. So I said to myself, if I really enjoy the tan versions, then next year I will buy the black ones. So here we are. I'm probably going to buy them either this month or next month, because talking of Hermès, let's just talk about Hermès. Let's just talk about Hermès. So last year I mentioned to you guys that I don't want to be cringe, okay? I don't want to be cringe, because saying this kind of makes me cringe. I inquired about possibly getting an Hermès bag, and I went to my local store, but I've had no luck. I've had no luck. Even though I have seen people who also shop at the Hermès store, like people who I know shop there and people who I think shop there, and a lot of people have been getting offers. Maybe because I'm not aggressive enough with my pursuit for a bag from Hermès. Maybe, I don't know how it all works. Okay, so anyway, last year I put in a wish list for a bag, and the bag, at first I was very vague about what I wanted. I said I wanted a colourful Birkin, the size 30 with gold hardware, and then a few months later I was like, actually I would much rather have a neutral colour, because it's probably going to be like one of the only Hermès bags which I ever buy. So I don't know, for now I can't see myself buying loads of them. I don't know what my situation will be in 5 to 10 years time. I might become a millionaire, who knows, okay? I might invent something really cool and be able to sell it and make loads of money out of it, but with the knowledge that I have about who I am right now, I can only see myself buying one Hermès bag, and I'm much more of a Chanel girl, to be honest. I just think Chanel bags are just... but Hermès bags are beautiful, but in such a different way. So anyway, I put in a wish. I was like, I want a Birkin 30 in the gold colour, which is their tan. Gold hardware, which is not the hardware of the bag is not something which I would compromise on. It has to be gold hardware. I would not go for silver hardware, because silver hardware, I just don't wear enough silver. So anyway, put in a wish. It's been about a year. We are now in March. I put my wish around March of last year, and my wish is running out. Am I going to do anything to renew it? No. I've not even been in my local Hermès store since August of 2022. I haven't been in because there's nothing that I want. I'm not playing a game. I'm not gonna buy stuff for the sake of buying stuff. I go in to buy things which I like, and if they offer me a bag, great. If they never offer me a bag, then whatever. Anyway, so I'll update you guys on that process here and there. So yeah, that is the bag which I want. I'm not willing to compromise on the bag which I want, because it's so much money, and if it's only gonna be one, then I'm not that desperate for one of these bags that I'm gonna get like an odd colour or like silver hardware or rose gold hardware. Like I'm not that adamant on having an Hermès bag that I would compromise the style in really any way. The only other colour which I would go for is the chai colour, which is like a light biscuity beige colour. A taupe, which is like a taupe colour, which I think looks really good with gold hardware. Or I would go for kind of any kind of neutrally colour I would go for. But gold hardware, like I said, it's not something that I'd compromise on. So because I'm so specific in what I want, and I feel like the colours that I want, a lot of people also want, and I'm not going to be up there ranking high. There's going to be people who spend a lot more money at Hermès and will get offered all the best things. That's just not me. So anyway, I'm gonna go buy the black orange sandals, and I'm thinking I may renew my wish list but in a different store. I went into Selfridges in London the other day and I had a chat with one of the guys there, and he was so lovely. To be honest, I've never ever had a bad experience in an Hermès store. Never. But the Bond Street store and the Selfridge store is so good. Like, I've always had really positive experiences there. My camera cut me off for the 1,000,000th time, but what I was saying is that because I'm so picky on what I want, because these bags are a lot of money, I'm not just going to accept anything, like anything ever, because I'm having to spend my own money on this. I will go in and buy my black orange sandals. I will renew my wish list. If there's anything else within the year that I like, I will go and buy it. But if there's nothing that I like and I don't get a call, then I think I might just accept it, that an Hermès Birkin was not meant for me, but I would love one. And if one came up, like if I got the call and they said that they have the gold, the Birkin 30 gold with gold hardware, I'd buy that. I think I'm 70% sure that I would buy it. Yeah, because you know, you don't get those opportunities a lot, and I've always wanted to have an Hermès bag within my collection. Moving on to different bags, I would love a white bag in my collection this year, like a white high-end designer bag. Like, the dream would have been to buy a white classic flap in the small size with a champagne gold, light gold hardware. That would have been the dream. Now, we all know that Chanel just did another price increase. I can't justify the price of the classic flap for me right now, considering I already have one in my wardrobe. I can't justify another. Like, I can't do it anymore. I can't. And I'm not even one of those people that takes it personal when, like, I don't take it personal when Chanel does price increases. Like, I've watched some of these price increase videos, and people, I feel like Chanel's a business, okay? And it's not for everybody. What they're saying to you by increasing the prices is that Chanel is not for everybody. Now, people who will be able to buy them will continue to buy them, okay? People who can't justify them, can't afford them, don't want to, they won't. But I'm not going to sit here and get upset because Chanel's going to price increase. I bought the bag a year or two ago at a stupid price, okay? So it was ridiculous back then when I bought mine, and it's ridiculous today. So I'm not even going to go there. The dream would have been a white classic flap. I think that would have like completed it for me. I can't justify it, so I'm not even going to go there. However, so another bag which I would love, and I actually think I would love even more because I don't have this bag in my collection, is the Lady Dior bag in white. It's literally half of the price of the Chanel bag. Just as beautiful. It has the quilted Dior design, but it's still kind of like quilted. It's beautiful, very elegant, very ladylike. I feel like I can style it in a way which is ladylike and also kind of edgy and fun. And to be honest, in a dream world, I would love to have that as my wedding bag. I know even the concept of saying that sounds so ridiculous, but we are talking about luxury goods right now. We're not talking about the everyday things, so this whole video is ridiculous. I know that. I would love a white Lady Dior as my wedding bag, like the bag which I wear in and around my wedding, and that just reminds me of my wedding day. For that, like, I think for every day I would like the small size which has the leather strap, but for like the wedding bag, I know how this sounds, I know, side eye, But for the wedding bag, I would love the mini version, which has the gold chain strap. I just think it's stunning. I think it's so beautiful. But again, it's a lot of money. That bag is worth just as much as my trendy CC. The trendy CC is a little bit more. Well, it's a lot more now because obviously it's had like 2 price increases. But the Lady Dior isn't far off what I paid for my trendy CC, and I know that if I ever sold that bag, which I would never now sell that bag, I would never sell that bag because I would never get it back. But if I was to sell the Chanel bag, I would get my money back. With the Lady Dior, I would never get my money back. So I struggle to, even though resale, it doesn't really matter because I like what I like and it shouldn't matter. But you just don't know. Nobody likes the idea of having to sell a bag or being ready to sell a bag for whatever reason, just because maybe you have to get the money back or it's not within your style anymore. Nobody likes the idea of selling something and only getting half of your money back or maybe 2/3 of your money back. You want to know that you're at least going to get all of your money back or even more. I know I can do that with Chanel. With Dior, I know I definitely can't. So if I'm going to buy this bag, which would be a very expensive purchase for me, yeah, I would have to justify it. It'd take a lot of research for me to buy this bag, and also I don't really like the opening and closure of the bag. The fact that it has that inner flap, that would really annoy me. Also, with it being white, it would get so dirty. So those are the other things which are putting me off. But if I was between the Lady Dior or the Chanel classic flap, unless I found the Chanel bag secondhand and it was in really good condition, that is the only way that I would buy the Chanel bag. But as it stands, the way that it's priced at retail, I would not buy that bag. I would rather put it in an Hermès bag, just because that brings something new to my collection. Not that I'm comparing Hermès and Chanel, because that again annoys me when people do that. I don't know why they compare the brands. I get that they're both like high-end luxury bags, but I couldn't think of 2 brands which are more different. Another bag which I really like, which isn't high-end luxury, that actually maybe I would consider it. Another bag which I would possibly consider is the Plen number 7 mini in the chalk version, which is like their white colour with a gold hardware, and it has that same kind of chain crossbody strap. I don't know, there's something about the chain which makes it, for me, very elegant and something that I would like to carry around around my wedding, or just as a white bag. Like, forget the whole wedding thing, just a white bag. But again, I already have a Plen bag. I already have this Plen bag in the bigger version, and I already have a Plen bag in this colour. So I don't necessarily need another one, but I feel like this would be a really good contemporary alternative. That is what I'm wishing for, saving up for. I'm not really saving up for anything, like I said before, but these are things that in a dream world I would buy them all in this year. I just think it's really fun to do these kind of videos and just to chat through all the things which are on my mind. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye.